Well, g'day everyone and welcome back to another video. Now, back out here today on the kayak, and we're going to be doing a bit of brim fishing, targeting brim around structure. Now, as you've probably seen by the first little cuts, I'm actually on a brand new rod, my brand new brim setup. It's the Miller rod GrubFreak. I've seen this rod everywhere and I've seen a lot of people using it. Took a little bit of tempting to get it because it's not a cheap purchase by any means. But yeah, I've gone ahead and got it. I've played around with it for around about a week now and I'm absolutely in love with it. I've got it paired up with the Daiwa Luvias and man, the combo is mint. And yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be using lightly weighted soft plastics around heavy structure, trying to pull some brim out. Now the soft plastic that I'm going to be using is the Hurricane Sprat 75. This little green lure. I don't know, I've never used a style of lure that looks like this, but one of the blokes from the tackle shop was kind enough to give me a packet. I've been trying them out along with that Miller rod and it's been a combo made in heaven. I've been catching so many brim and I'm hoping to be able to demonstrate that again today. So along with those soft plastics, I'm going to be pairing them up with a really lightly weighted jig head. This is a 1/20th size jig head with a size 1 hook. And it's going to make that lure look very, very natural through the water column. And I found that 1/20th size to be absolutely perfect. No heavier, no lighter. It just seems to get the job done. So I think I've covered all basics on what we're going to be doing. These snags are waiting for me and there's a whole lot of them. Let's get into some fishing. Time to crack open one of these fresh packets of soft plastics. You look at this design and it's not your usual brim fishing plastic design. You know, you've got your grub tails, you got your paddle tails, your T-tails, and this one's like a very natural fish looking tail. And I don't know, it's got that really soft, stretchy Elastec material like the Z-Man, and the fish seem to love it. Got our 1/20th jig head. Just gonna line that down the middle, pop it out around about there. Oh, it's not my straightest job, but it'll work. It'll work. Let's grab the old Miller. Just going to be tying that on with a uni knot. Very simple, yet very strong knot. Cut our little tag end off. She's ready to go. I like to put a little bit of scent on there. Obviously just to help with the hookup rate. Give that fish more of a reason to have a go at it. There we go. Ready to get out there and get amongst it. Oh, that was a tap. First tap of the morning. Oh, he was on it. Yep. Oh, he had 3 goes at that. 3 goes. Just pulled the lure down a little bit. The main thing you do with this lure is just try and keep in as much contact with it as possible. Just always winding up that slack line so you can feel every bite. I mean, I can feel quite literally every bite with this rod. Very, very sensitive. Even the tiniest of hits, I can feel. Oh my, I didn't realise I'm underneath a shag tree and one just pooed right next to the kayak. That is so lucky. Oh my, there's another tree here that they're above, sorry. Almost got turded on. Well, we've worked this side very well. Couple of hits, but nothing crazy. Nothing decent. Haven't landed any yet. I've got to watch out I don't get shag droppings on me. I'm gonna go work the other bank now. see if that can produce. This is more in the sun, so maybe they brim it out of the shade and moved up into the sunnier areas. We'll see. We will see. I'm just going to put a bit more scent on. Haven't applied it in a little while. There we go. That's an alright one. That could be a flatty actually. Yeah, thought so. Hello flatso. Don't you dare spit that hook. I'm gonna be a bit stupid and not even bother netting him. Oh, if you'd stop putting water all over me, that'd be nice. Straight up. Yep, we're in. He's in. Okay, he's going mental. Wow, flatty. You need to calm down. I'm not going to be able to get the hook out like that. He's going to spike me for sure. Alright, there we go. Nice little flatso. Calm down, fella. There we go. First fish of the morning, and it happens to be a flatty. Oh, he's going to rip my finger to shreds, but yeah, he's all about 35, 36 centimetres. Probably a little bit bigger, actually. Anyway, to the depths with you, my friend. Cruising off. Damaged me finger a bit. A little bit of scuffing. We'll be alright. That was satisfying. Even more satisfying if I can pull one out of there. No pontoon dwellers though. Pretty surprising. Oh, yep. There we go. Not sure what that is. Whoa, he's come up far for that. Hit it a couple times. Oh, dirty rotten tailor. What on earth? Oh, this guy's gonna die. You wait till you see this. You wait till you see how this tailor is hooked. I was just about to say, wait till you see where this is hooked, because it was sticking out his gills under here, on the underside of there. I don't know where it's gone. Didn't flick it down there. I actually don't know where my lure's gone. What I was hoping to show you is when I bring it in, I could actually see my lure sticking out down here, and he had it hooked through the mouth, but I actually can't see it. Try and feel for it in his belly. Surely he didn't take it all the way down. Because I bring it up in the kayak, like I definitely know I got it in, and my lure's not here. It's not here. It's not tangled on that, not in there, not under the seat. Right. Are you going to swim off? Alright, swim off. But my lure's gone. Like fully gone. Oh well. Guess we retie on another one. I guess so. Just tied on our new Sprat. There's a lizard on this log. He's sunbaking. Off he goes. Just swimming. Swimming, swimming. I disturbed him, he was sunbaking on that edge there. Oh well, catch your Rango. There we go. That's a brim. Oh, this is going to be awkward. Yep, we've got a brim. It's got a couple of mates with him as well. It was right up in underneath those trees there. Here you go, he's going down. Oh, he's got some mates. This is an alright one. Oh. I probably shouldn't pull him in like this. Boat flip. There we go. Finally got what we were after. That took us a while. That really did. There we go. First brim of the day. Taken right up under those trees on that little green hurricane sprat. We've got a number of bites this morning from fish that weren't really any size. All it was is a matter of time before a half decent one came along and finally got a hook up. And yeah, there it is. Beautiful stuff. You wanted that one as well, straight down the hatch. Straight down the hatch. Very easy to get out. There we go. Let's get him back. See ya. Right, I just thought I'd take this time to let you all know exactly what I'm doing. So I'll start with my setup. I've got the Miller Rod's GrubFreak LT. This is a 7'3", 1 to 3 kilo rod. I've got that paired with a 2,500 Daiwa Luvias, 8-pound J-Braid, and 6-pound FCrock leader. And tied onto the end of that, I have this little soft plastic, this hurricane sprat in the machete colour with a HWS jig head. And if you don't know what HWS means, it means hidden weight system. So instead of the lead being on the outside, it's actually in the plastic, which therefore makes that look a lot more natural. And in my experience, catches a lot more fish. And the way that I'm fishing this soft plastic, I'm just targeting all these fallen down trees and timber. So I'm either casting right deep along the bank, or I'm casting onto the edges of the trees in the water, like so. And that's where the brim and other wow, okay. Well, I was going to explain something else, but this tailor's just come along. I was about to say, I'm casting onto the edges there, because that's where the brim and other predatory fish are going to be hiding, waiting in ambush for bait to come by. And this little tailor was not going to pass up an easy meal. Unfortunately for him, it wasn't the easy meal he was thinking he was going to get. There we go. Second tailor of the day. Interrupted me a little bit, but that was a pretty good example. So yeah, I'm just targeting the edges, and that's where your fish are going to be sitting. Obviously you can catch brim in the middle of nowhere, but the brim that are actually hunting and actively feeding are going to be up in the structure waiting for food to come by. It's a bit of a risky scenario, and you do lose a lot of lures fishing soft plastics like this. I usually like to use surface lures if I'm fishing in structure like this, but soft plastics get the job done just as well if you kind of know what you're doing. Just chucking it in, letting that sink down. And for this lure, it's just a really light tap tap. Because I've got that on a 1/20th jig head, it's going to sink super slow. So I want to give that plenty of time after I've done my lifts to sink back down. Tap, tap. You can do 2 taps, you can do 3 taps, you can do 1 tap. It's nice to mix things up. I find that double slow tap seems to get the bite. I'm currently pedaling further upstream because we were fishing all down along the end there. We got that flatty, 1 brim and 2 tailor, but I think it's time we make a big move. And I'm going to be going all the way down here, all the way down this arm, and there's plenty of structure, which I've caught brim off before on this lure as well. So hopefully they're out and chewing, and we can get onto them, because yeah, not much luck happening down there. This bloody wind keeps spinning me right round, baby, right round. You spin me right round, baby, right round. I actually can't sing that. Pretty sure I can get a copyright strike for singing those kind of songs, like copyrighted songs. Even if I'm not actually doing the beat or singing it wrong. Oh, that's a brim. That's a brim. Yep. Wow, he followed that all the way up. There we go, that's what we're after. In you come. Whoa, don't wrap around that. Yep, relax, 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 fella. You're all right. There we go. Just as I was talking about a subject that I didn't really need to be talking about, we got a brim. Not a big one, but it's a sign that they're around. See ya. G'day Larry, how we doing?
Good. How are you going?
Pretty swell. Getting a couple.
Good. What do you got today?
Oh, I've got 2 brim, 2 tailor and a flatty, I think.
2 brim, 2 flathead?
2 brim, 2 tailor and a flatty.
Oh, tailor.
Can't escape the tailor, eh?
No.
That came out of nowhere. That came out of absolute nowhere. That's a good one. Oh, he's gonna get me on that log. That's a good brim. Very, very good one. Look at that log. Lucky I missed that. This is a much better one. He's towing the kayak. Oh. Very solid. In the net you come. Yes. Whew. That's a beast. I wouldn't say an actual beast, but a lot better. Definitely the biggest one of the day. Would you look at that? Brim number 3 for the day, right up along the side of that bank. I actually thought he was going to do me on the structure, but no, we got him out. We did get him out. Biggest of the day, not a giant, but I'd probably say all about 33 to 34 centimetres. Very, very silver. Let's get him back in the drink. I reckon underneath that log. Most perfect cast ever. There's a brim in that back corner. Just seen him slurp the edge. Oh, that's the spot. Yep, he's grabbed it. How is that? Sight cast brim. Whoa, he's got me on the snag, I think. He's all right. Oh no. Oh no. He's pulling me straight in here. I've got to be quick with this net job. Get out of there. Get in. Nope. Come on. Oh. Get out of there, mate. Ay, 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 ay. In the net. Yes. Sight cast brim. Right up on that bank. Seen him feeding and I could hear him. He was making a sucking noise, like popping off the edge there. And I just skip casted that right along the side. As soon as it hit the water, did one little twitch and he smacked it. What an intense fight. Had to be careful because there's so much snags around me, as you can see. Snags galore, but we just got him. We got him. Phew. There's our brim that was pulled off an epic skip cast right up against the bank. I don't know what he was feeding on and why they do that, but what they do is they actually come up right up on the banks on the high tide and they just like make a little popping, little slurp sound on the surface. I don't know if that's them eating little bugs or whatnot, but yeah, I just skip casted my lure right in there. No hesitation. He just smacked it. Absolutely smacked it. Very, very intense fight with all that timber and fallen structure, but yeah, we got him in. Happy days. Let's get him back. All right, brim. I've had him in the net for a while, so he should be good. Off he goes.